The Tao of Self-Confidence, Episode 177.
Welcome to the Tao of Self-Confidence, where I share stories of amazing women finding their inner journey to self-confidence 5 days a week. Get your free audiobook by visiting thetaoofselfconfidence.com. Well, hello friend. Welcome to the Tao of Self-Confidence, where I share stories of amazing women who have discovered their inner journey to self-confidence. I'm your host today, Sheena Yap Chan, and today I have a phenomenal lady who's all the way from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. She is a hairstylist and makeup artist, and I'm just really excited to have her on the show. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Lily Ling. Lily, how are you today? Maybe you can fill in a little bit more about yourself to our listeners.
Hi, Sheena. Thank you so much for thinking I'm amazing. So a little bit about myself. So originally, I didn't set out to do makeup. I went to school, SFU, studying psychology. And throughout the time, I loved it, but I also loved makeup. There was a time that I would have my books on my desk and my makeup brushes on my desk at the same time because I was doing both, I guess. And then one time my dad walked into the room and saw me doing my makeup, and then he just took all my makeup brushes away and said, okay, you have to study. And I finished it and it was great. But then after, I started to pursue makeup, and that's what I wanted to do, and I never looked back.
Awesome. And it's great being able to do what you want to do, right? And especially being an Asian, woman, like it's always challenging when you want to go out there and do your own thing. Like you said, your dad took away all your makeup brushes because he wanted you to study study psychology, right? So, to be able to break out of that is such a freeing feeling, I guess. That's what I'm trying to get at. But, thanks for sharing that. And what's your cultural background?
Chinese, from Singapore. So I was born in Singapore, and then I came here when I was 2 years old. So I did all my schooling in Canada.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing that. And Lily, what would be your favorite self-confidence quote?
My favorite quote is, "Beauty is self-confidence applied to the face." Why not, right? It's really appropriate to what I do. It's making my clients look and feel fabulous and confident.
I love it. It's a great quote, right? I mean, part of it is, when you put makeup on or, wear the right clothes that you want, it does give you that boost, right? And
Totally.
Each person has their own way of handling self-confidence, and if that's how you feel like you can feel good, then go ahead and do it. And that confidence, that quote you said, beauty is self-confidence applied to the face. I mean, it's great, right? Like I said, every person's different, and I'm just glad you're able to share that. And in your own words, how would you define self-confidence?
Self-confidence is being sure of your capabilities and having the bravery to expand and explore. So when I say that, I felt there was a time that I didn't have as much confidence, and it's not like I totally have it now even, but just being able to be brave enough to learn more and make mistakes and practice and fail. I feel like having the courage to fail is one of my biggest achievements and one of the things that made me more confident today.
Awesome. And I love how you take failure as something positive, while we've been told in school that, failure is a bad thing. It's like if you get an F, it's the end of the world. And even with Asian culture, it's like if you fail something, it's like the worst thing that could ever happen, And you just, you see failure as something positive, and it helps you expand and explore and be able to do things that you want, like being a makeup artist. It's something that you've always wanted to do, and no matter what happens, you're out there to just get what you want to do. And it's great, right? Because you're out there living the life that you want. So, great definition. And what was your life like before your discovery of self-confidence?
I was very, very shy, so I didn't try many things. I didn't talk to many people, and I felt like I lost opportunities because of the shyness and not having that confidence.
Awesome. And, it happens to all of us, right? Sometimes we don't trust ourselves enough to think that we're capable of doing the things that we want. And, with our upbringing, it's also, another thing, because we've been taught all our lives to just do what we're told, go out there, just get a job, get married, and just never rock the boat. And, and that can hurt us because it's like we lose our sense of selves. We end up not being as confident. We We don't take risks. We just play it safe. And, we go through life not doing the things that we want. And, and it's something that we all go through. I mean, I've been through it as well. I used to sit there on my desk in my office job, and I was like, is this it? Or is there more to life than just being stuck at a cubicle? Right.
Yeah, your dreams.
Yeah, totally, right? And, what was that aha moment in your life when you realized, you are capable of going out there and doing what you want and, build that confidence that you had inside of you?
For me, my aha moment wasn't just like one day where I wake up. It would be wonderful and save me a lot of time if I had that. But it's just like every now and then, I find if I stay true to my heart, that I realize the answers and discover something about myself each time.
I love it. And, not a lot of people follow their heart, right? A lot of people, follow their head. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, we get to that analysis paralysis where we're like, well, what if this doesn't work? What if that doesn't work? What if people laugh at me? What if I fail? What if, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, sometimes we just got to go with our gut feeling and what our heart tells us. And, we have to trust ourselves and know that we're in the right path or right place, even if it doesn't even look like it's that path you thought it would look like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your heart is telling you where you're supposed to go, right? And I'm glad you're able to figure that out, especially at such a young age. And, because of that, what's your life been like now?
I take courses to expand my education. I'm always trying new things. I'm not scared to learn, because before I would be like, oh, is it too difficult? Oh, I won't understand. So I'm not going to do it, because like every time you do something, there's a chance of failure, right? There's a chance that you won't be good at it. There's a chance that you'll waste the money that you invested in your education because of it. After that, I traveled more and explored, and I felt like it was a snowball effect that like the more I did, the more opportunities that came, the more confident I became. I'm less afraid to get lost. I'm more brave to talk to others and reach out to people too, like they have done for me.
Awesome. I'm glad you're able to go out there and, do the things that you want, not being afraid of trying new things, even if you might fall on your face. I mean, failure is just really a stepping stone, I think, to success. It's just
totally,
a gateway to your success. It's just signs telling you what's going to work and what's not going to work. And you just keep on course correcting until you get to that end zone. So, I'm glad that, you're able to do that, live the life that you want, go travel and explore, and, have the courage now to fail and be okay with it and talk to others at the same time. And, Lily, if the woman listening to this episode, she may be on her own journey to self-confidence, what would be that one tip you would give to her?
I would say be sure of your own capabilities and strengths. Take risks so that you know more about yourself, so that you know about like what you're good at and what you can do. And when you take risks, you'll find on the way that you'll surprise yourself.
I love it. And it's true, right? The more you're, in this journey of, getting to know yourself, I mean, you get to, you be surprised what you're capable of, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, wow, I didn't even know I could do this. And now that it's like, what else can I do? I mean, it's such a great journey. It's such a great thing when you can find out, you're so much more capable than you realize. So great tip. And Lily, if our listeners wanted to get to know a little bit more about what you do, or want, your services, or just want to get to know you in general, is there any links or social media profiles we can connect with?
On Instagram, it's Lily Does Makeup. My website is lilydoesmakeup.com. Pretty much just Google Lily Does Makeup.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. And to our listeners, if you want to connect with Lily, you can also head on over to thetaoofselfconfidence.com and search for Lily's name. Her show notes will pop up along with everything else we talked about. And I really just want to thank Lily for taking the time to share her story and tips with us on self-confidence. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sheena.
It was our pleasure. And to our listeners, be on the lookout for another new episode of another amazing woman's journey to self-confidence. And we'll catch you later. Bye for now.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to another amazing episode of The Tao of Self-Confidence. Subscribe to The Tao of Self-Confidence on iTunes and Stitcher to hear more stories of amazing women finding their inner journey to self-confidence.